4 month of almost daily rebounding, and I cannot tell you how the benefits just keep kicking in. So I thought, as you can hear, it's Easter. Okay, I had to close the window. But Easter reminds me that I do have a little Easter gift for you. So if you want to get a rebounder yourself, you can currently get 10% off in their entire store. Plus, if you use my code, you can get another 10 euros or dollars off, and you can get even free shipping if you assemble it yourself worldwide. So definitely, if you're looking for a good rebounder, I can highly recommend Bellicon. Link is in the description, or you can scan this QR code. But now let's get into the benefits. So the first one is that generally I definitely feel like my energy levels are off the charts. Like even last night, I didn't have like the best night's sleep, let's say like that. Like I fell asleep at 4 a.m. and I slept like 4 hours, and I still have so much energy today because I went on a rebounder after waking up. And it just, it takes very little effort to get started. You don't need to put on your workout clothes or your running shoes, or you don't need to do anything. You just step on there. You can even do it in your pajama, put on a nice song, and then immediately I feel like my energy level is going up. And that also partly has to do with the lymphatic flow that is being activated when we jump on it, especially when we have the up and down movement, because it also helps to stimulate the blood flow, the cell activity in the body. And it is even scientifically proven that the lymph flow is increased up to 15 times when we jump on there. So it is a great way to detoxify the body as well. So I can definitely feel how everything in my body is working more efficiently. And NASA study even said, which I mentioned in my previous video already, that 10 minutes of rebounding equals 30 minutes of jogging. And I can definitely say how generally I just feel like, because I'm rebounding regularly, like my body is automatically also, there's no constipation, everything just flows. Also water retention, even if I do eat more salt or sodium than what is recommended, then there is no puffiness, no inflammation, no water retention, or just very minimal. And that definitely has not always been the case for me. So I'm very, very grateful that just detoxification is enhanced so much, because I always used to believe that detoxification is all just about a diet. We need to eat a clean diet, we need to do juicing, the water fasting, and all of that. But there is the component of health, which of movement, which is equally important as diet. And yeah, then there's of course also sleep. But movement and diet, if we get these two right, then detox is going to be exponentially increased, versus if we just focus on one of the two. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet, and you also cannot just eat clean but just sit on your ass all day. That just doesn't work. I mean, I've done that, I've tried, and you can maybe even go back to see my old videos. It wasn't enough. Like, we need to also stimulate the body. And yeah, also the immune system is improved significantly, because the white blood cell count is increased 3 times when we jump on it, and even afterwards. And the same also goes for our metabolism. That's why it's so great for weight loss or just fat loss, and improving the muscle to fat ratio. Like, a lot of people are looking to turn some of their body fat into muscle. Rebounding is a great way, because we are also burning calories even after we are on the rebounder. So the metabolism is being activated and it's just functioning well. It's then also metabolizing the food that we put into our body much more effectively. And another reason why rebounding is so great for fat burn is because it improves the insulin sensitivity. And when we have a good insulin sensitivity, then our body is having a much easier time to get rid of excess fat. And another way to increase your insulin sensitivity or improve it is also by eating a low-fat diet, because too much fat in the bloodstream can also lead to us no longer being able to absorb the sugar or the carbohydrate molecules from the food we eat into the cell. you know, which is what ultimately leads to fatigue and, you know, feeling lethargic. So if we want to feel more energized, then working on the insulin sensitivity, and also it helps lower the blood fat. So these two combined are just also a great recipe, a great formula for weight loss. And then on top of that, it also really helps with toning the abdomen, toning the legs, toning the arms, everything, because we are engaging the entire body, depending on, of course, if we're just jumping up and down, we are also engaging the upper body. But, you know, you can even do jumping jacks on the trampoline, or do stuff with your arms as well to also engage those, or you could even use weights while you're on a trampoline. So there are lots of ways to also tone the arms, but especially the legs, I have noticed. They have just become more toned, which also brings me to another really, really awesome benefit that I have experienced. Like, my athletic performance just in general has improved a lot, especially when it comes to running, cycling, even yoga. I just feel like it really helps strengthen the muscles. And yeah, because it's just something you can do so consistently. I think it doesn't really matter what you do, any type of exercise is going to help you. But with rebounding, it's so easy to stay consistent with it because it's so easy to get started. As I mentioned in the beginning, you don't need a certain level of fitness, and you also don't need to get out the house. You can literally just, even when you pass by, just, you know, jump on there for 3 minutes, and already that is enough to, you know, give the body a good boost of energy, of lymphatic flow, of blood flow, and help the entire organism to just function at the peak performance level. All the trillions of cells in the body, all the bodily functions that your body operates every single day, everything is being stimulated, is being enhanced, and that really also adds to the quality of life. And then the last point I'll mention that I haven't really touched upon yet is the emotional and mental side of things. So when we have emotions stuck in the body, then it can often be very easy to want to suppress them or to want to numb them down. And rebounding can really help bring all that up and also release it through the jumping motion. Like, there's a reason why kids, you know, run around on playgrounds. They jump, they fall, they tremble, they explore themselves. And you can do all of that on a rebounder, and you can let these emotions, you can let these feelings really pass through the system and be released. And it feels so good. Like, literally the mental health that comes with, like, the really positive mental health that comes with just in general exercise. Like, I don't want to say like rebounding is this only way, it's the only thing you can do and anything else isn't as good as it. You know, all the other things are great too. It's just, as I mentioned, with rebounding, it's the fun factor is there. It is so easy to have this really beautiful and healthy relationship with exercise when you are utilizing a rebounder, because it feels so effortless, it feels so good, it feels like so much fun. There's very little tendency for you to push yourself too hard on a rebounder, because there is no pushing. There's just this effortless motion, and still we are engaging the body, we are engaging the core, all the muscles, we're engaging and improving our endurance, our stamina. So because it is so easy to get started, because it is so easy to do it, you actually are doing it, you're actually consistent with it. And really, we do not need to move mountains in order to experience improvements in our health, in our weight loss, if that's your goal, or even in our emotional health. It's all just about daily, small, consistent movements, not efforts, but movements, I really want to call it. Even all the other things that you can take care of to improve these areas. And yeah, so the emotional side, super, super important. When you're not feeling so well emotionally, you literally just need 3 minutes on a rebounder and immediately your mood is positive again. I really don't know how it works, but it is like a magic wand that you can just use and yeah, make your life feel like great again and step into that state of gratitude, especially if you combine that with some good music. So yeah, if you want to watch what happened already after 30 days, then definitely make sure to watch this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!